And we're back. Sorry about that, everyone. Something happened to where I accidentally disconnected my microphone, but my microphone has this weird thing about it to where if I unplug it and I plug it back in, it's not going to work unless I stop the stream and exit out of OBS. Then it starts to work. But anyways, now that we're back, I can continue on with the video clips here. I must have exited out of it. 1 second. Let me.
DoorDash customer request again and censored the video that I have just so they can't take it down for the same reason. They took it down for the same reason again, and now my account has a second strike. Guess what? If I get one more strike, I'm banned from TikTok. So not only did I get assaulted 3 days ago on October 12th on...
See, right there. She claims to be assaulted. It doesn't take much, apparently. A guy doesn't have to do much at all to be accused of being assaulted anymore. Seems like all a guy has to do is just simply exist and a woman's assaulted. A woman... What next? What next? Are women gonna suddenly walk into a men's locker room unannounced, spot a guy changing clothes, and suddenly she's the victim? The guy is in his own house, people. What more needs to be said on the matter? Seriously, this is pathetic. I am irritated right now. It shouldn't come down to this. I just don't get it. Women, why do you... For the ones that do this, why do you do this? What's the point? What do you have to gain from it other than getting some attention? And in the end, you made it so... in the end, you make yourself look bad. Are you so attention starved that you are willing to take negative attention over no attention? Guess what? No guy is going to want to be with you then. You're going to make it so you're going to live the rest of your life alone with nothing but a bunch of cats because a guy is going to look at this and say, yeah, I don't want to have anything to do with that. And rightfully so. Seriously. I just don't get it. But I keep repeating that, so let's just continue on.
Sunday. I then lost my job. The police are doing nothing. Lost my job. The police are doing nothing. And if I get one more account strike on TikTok, my account's done. This is a man's world. I'm the victim.
Okay, seriously, look how crazy she looks. Seriously, I mean, just her eyebrows alone. It's like somebody took the arches from McDonald's, painted them brown, and put them on her forehead. Her eyes are going wide. She's screaming, I'm the victim. Don't you get it? I walked into the guy's house uninvited. I recorded him naked when he was asleep. I was the one that posted it on the internet for everybody to see. I'm the victim. And the sickening part, the stupid part is, she actually is dumb enough to believe she's a victim. And a lot of the women that fake this stuff are dumb enough to believe that they are actually victims. There are women out there that are victims of assault. And if these women that do the fake allegations, that do the fake accusations, ever cross paths with the women in real life that actually been assaulted in real life, I would watch out if I were people like this girl, because they would have every reason to tear her a new one, both verbally and physically, because this is messed up. This makes it harder to believe women when they cry out assault, because of girls like her who think, oh, all a guy has to do is exist. It doesn't matter if he's in the privacy of his own home. Doesn't matter if you walked in uninvited. Doesn't matter that you disregarded the instructions to just leave the food on the door and leave. You're the victim. Men, don't be naked in your own home. You're not, unless you plan on locking the door, because you're not safe from people like her. You're not safe. You're going to be accused of something that you didn't do. Because if you're in the gym, avoid women as much as you can. Keep as great of a distance as possible. Even if you have to stop in the middle of a workout, if a woman gets too close, leave. Because she will claim you assaulted her. If you don't be naked in your own house, or if you do, at least lock the door. Because if you don't, women will walk in. Not all women, but the crazy ones. And they'll say, "Oh, I'm a victim." Doesn't matter if the crazy ones are fewer ratio-wise than the ones who are not crazy. One crazy woman is one crazy woman too many. She isn't the first. She's the straw that broke the camel's back. She just proved every single guy who says women that she proved every single guy correct who feels uncomfortable around women because they spread false allegations. She just single-handedly and has been proving it now. I doubt she'll ever see this podcast, but if she does, my question to you, lady, is it worth it? Is it worth making yourself look and sound insane? Is it worth the fact that you just pretty much humiliated an innocent man for living in his own house the way he wanted to when you were the one that was doing the breaking and entering? Yeah, I get the door was open. Rather if it was wide open or open a crack, I think the first story is more likely to be true. All the same, though, what you did was fricked up. It was really messed up. You should be embarrassed. You should be ashamed. And I'm directing that to all women that falsely accuse guys and try to post false assault allegation videos. Oh, I'm on. Suddenly, a woman put there are videos of women on TikTok that literally pull out their phones and record themselves as they're on an escalator in the mall. There's a guy behind them. The guy, actually, there's a whole group of people behind them because people use the escalators. And these women will claim, "I'm being followed by this guy. See, he's behind me." Well, duh. You guys are on an escalator. It's not like he can turn aside and go a different way. Until you guys reach the end of the escalator, you guys are stuck going in the same direction. And then you got women in gyms that not only do the treadmill thing, but they'll literally go right up to a guy, set up their camera, work out in front of the guy, and then act like the guy is creeping on them. You women need help. I thank God not all women are as insane as all of you, as you crazy ones. Seriously.
Remember, I'm the victim. And they took down my video. They were going to have to pay me for my second story time because that was over a minute long. They were going to have to pay me for all those views I got. So no, they took that right down.
Of course they took.
DoorDash customer requested that their order.
Of course they took it down. Of course, why would they pay you for it? Why would they reward you for wrongdoing? I know I don't want to have you paid for wrongdoing. And you want to say you're the victim. This is pathetic. Women that do this are pathetic. I know I'm gonna make a lot of people mad by saying that. Oh, but not all women are the same. I never said all women are the same. But for those women that are like her, yes, you're pathetic. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. I don't... This has to be a wake-up call for you women. This isn't how to live life. Going around trying to film guys in gyms and in the privacy of their own homes claim you're the ones that are being assaulted. Really? What is it you have to gain? Attention? Well, that attention's only temporary. Once that attention wears off, the mark of insanity remains on all of you. And then you're going to regret what you've done. Now, if the assault actually happened, if the assault is real, then yes, you are right to do what you did. Well, it depends on the circumstances, actually. If a guy is walking up to you and just won't stop hitting on you, yeah, pull out your phone. If he won't stop, if he's being very inappropriate with you, but he actually has to be inappropriate. None of this, he's existing in the same building that I am, so I'm assaulted. Or, I just happened to stumble onto him. He's naked in a place where I myself don't belong in, but I'm a victim. Bull crap. Guys have gone to prison for fake assault allegations, only for them to be proven innocent. But even after they were let out, the fact of the matter is they've had to spend a couple of years in jail or in prison. That's a couple of years too many. That's a couple of years they'll never get back. Honestly, I think women should go to if women are proven false, if they're proven to be dishonest, and they're doing these allegations just to get attention, I think the very punishment that they would get, or that a guy would get, that woman would get that same punishment. I honestly think if women had consequences for their wrongdoings, they wouldn't be so quick to do it. That's pretty much it. Normally my podcast episodes would be an hour long, but this wasn't a long subject, and it would have been longer had I had the original clips, but either TikTok or she took them down. I believe it was her. I could be wrong, so I won't. That's why I say I believe, so I'm not going to state that as a fact. Because I believe the original video actually proves that she's not being honest. But with that said, if this video is brought to you by Alderon's YouTube channel. He has a gaming channel just like me. If you're interested, he has games on his channel that I haven't yet played. So if you're looking for a variety, check him out. He's good at what he does. Also, don't forget to check out my Discord server called Statton's Mansion. I leave a link to it in the description of all my videos, and I leave a link to my Venmo account and Cash App account for optional donations. Donations are not required, but they are appreciated, and it's what allows me to speak as openly and unfiltered as I do without restrictions. Anyways, my name is Statton. Like, share, and subscribe. And you all have yourselves a wonderful day.